In this video, we're going to be looking at how to find the mean, median, mode and range when you are given a stem and leaf plot. On the left here, we have a stem and leaf plot shown, and it shows the heights of 22 children measured in centimetres. So we have the key down here telling us that 10 in the stem and 4 in the leaf means 104 centimetres. Remember, in a stem and leaf plot, the numbers in the leaf are from the units column in the number, and the numbers in the stem are from the tens column. So 10 here means 10 lots of 10, which is 100. 11 lots of 10 is 110, and so on. So we have our minimum height here as 103 centimetres, and our maximum height here is 148 centimetres. So we're going to go ahead now and calculate the mean, median and mode. Let's start with the median. The first thing with the median is, remember, the numbers in an ordered stem and leaf plot have already been put into order. So it's very easy for us to count up and see which is the middle value. Remember, the median is the middle value in the data set. Now, we have 22 different heights in our stem and leaf plot. If we halve 22, we get 11. So we can break this set of numbers into two lots of 11. If I count 11, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And so if I put a line here between this 1 and this 3, there is the middle of the data. Now remember to bring in the stem here. This one here means 121. The 3 means 123. And there is no middle value in here. So what we need to do is we need to take the average of these two numbers. If I add 121 and 123, I will get 244. If I divide that by 2, I get 122. And that makes sense because 122 is in the middle between 121 and 123. So my median here is 122 centimetres. Now let's find the mode. If we look again at our set of data, we can see here that we have two different modes here. In this section here, I have two 121s, and underneath it, I have two 132s. Remember, this one here and this one here goes with the 12 in the stem. So I have two 121s. And this 2 here and this 2 here goes with the 13 in the stem. So that number is 132 and 132. There are no other numbers there that occur more than once. So we actually have two modes. That means that this data set is bimodal, meaning it has two modes. The first mode is 121 and the second one is 132. Now, finding the range. Now, the range for a stem and leaf plot is really easy to find. Again, because the numbers are all in order, I can see really clearly that my minimum number here is 3, meaning 103. And my maximum number here is the 8, meaning 148. Now that's my range, 103 to 148. But when we calculate the range, we do the highest value in the data set minus the lowest value in the data set. So it will be 148 minus 103, which gives us 45. So the range of this data is 45. Now, lastly, finding the mean. Now, what I've done over here in blue is to read all the numbers in my stem and leaf plot in order, making sure that I put both the stem and the leaf together. So my minimum number is 103, my maximum number is 148, and here are all of the numbers in the stem and leaf plot written out in full. Now we note that to find the mean, we need to add all of these numbers up and then divide by the number of numbers that we have. Now, when I added all these numbers up, I got 2,750. We know that there are 22 children or 22 heights in my stem and leaf plot, so I'm going to divide that by 22. Now, I do that on my calculator and I get 125. So the mean height in my stem and leaf plot is 125 centimetres. So let's look at our values all together now and analyse them. We have a mean of 125. We have a median of 122. We have two modes, 121 and 132. And the range is 45. So, which one of these would you use as your average? 122, 125, 121, or 132? I think that clearly we would not consider 132. Even though there are two 132s here, it seems that if we compare with 122, 125, 121, they're all around the same value. So which one of these will we use? I think in this case, the median would be the best. 121 is the lowest value, 125 is the highest value, and 122 is between the two. So I think the median would be the best average to use here. When you're asked to find the median and the mode and the range from your stem and leaf plot in your project, you need to look back on this video to check that you know how to do it. Thanks for listening, and I hope this has helped you with your project.